We are observing the traffic flow in Kampala City.
Where are my boys?
What the policymakers can do to actually improve on the traffic flow.
Which one again? This traffic guys. Hey. But you know what? But this one is good. They are not using their siren.
No, I mean this guy is the traffic guy.
They're even threatening him for taking
Hey.
The traffic guy.
Yeah, they're saying
I'm going to go and take another one now.
they're in front.
Where are they?
They're saying that
You're not in the UPDF.
they're in camera.
Some boys are driving very well. They're not putting on their siren. Yeah, they don't have them from. You don't have to. They're okay.
Me, I wanted you to take the traffic.
The vehicles are parked on the pavement, and I don't know how the pedestrians here are walking. This is serious. See, the borders are parking by the roadside. The pavement is a bit clear. You can see the pedestrians walking freely.
We shall depend on you.
We are heading to the city square. We are going to see how the traffic is flowing around there. So the taxis are packed around this road, and it has narrowed the road.
You're inside. The ice is
This is the Constitutional Square.
Oh, you want to use the aperture.
Packed on the pavement. At least here the pavement is clear. People can walk freely. Yeah, it's a bit organized and it's good. It's parking lot provided for the vehicles. See the utilization of pavements. So this is group 1. So we are down from the ride. We are now taking the walk down the streets of Kampala. We are monitoring the traffic flow as a journalist and see how we can influence the policy making to ensure that our roads are safe. As you can see, it's no specific pavement. People are using the veranda, and I think they have gazetted this veranda, this balcony, for the pavement. So the goods are being sold from inside. See, people are lying on the streets. There are no traffic lights here. but I think the traffic is regulated by the police, traffic officers who are around. And as you can see, the roads are under rehabilitation, and really it is a challenge here. It's a challenge here. Here completely there is no pavement. All pavement, the entire pavement is occupied by the vehicles. So this is a rural park, and I am told the number of cars here are of the South Sudanese. One of the challenges we still have here in Kampala is the potholes. We are going to observe. It's really a challenge. Quite messy up here. It's quite messy up here. Police have said no parking here, but I can see the motorcyclists parking here. Heavy trucks. The road is not marked. If you talk of the forgiving road, here is not longer the case. Things are just like that. If you watch my video, the interview with the experts on infrastructural planning, the roads in the urban centers, in the cities, should be planned first for the pedestrians, then the cyclists, and the vehicles should come last in the urban planning. That is according to the expert, but here is not the case. There are the pedestrian walkways are no longer there. We are heading towards the most messy spots in Kampala. This road was planned for the pedestrians, but it has turned into the market. It has become a market. Messy and disorganized. The flowers are destroyed, the grass. This kind of mess is actually not a sign of development, it's a sign of underdevelopment. An organized city should not be like this. So the policymakers have a lot to do to ensure that Kampala is organized. It's designed for the motor. At this point, people are supposed to cross the road and the vehicles are supposed to leave way. People to walk and cross the road. Now the lady is standing. This is supposed to be observed from a distance, but she was standing and covering it. I think she saw us and walked away. She realized that so the design of the road was good, but then the city dwellers have turned into a market, the way you can see. The road was designed for the motorists. Yeah. The road was designed for the motorists. Was designed for the pedestrians only. The motorists are not supposed to use this road. As you can see from this sign, as you can see from this road sign, it is written no entry for motorcycles and bodabodas. But as you can see, this vehicle is parked here, and bodabodas are using the road, and some of them have turned it to a bodaboda stage. This is I think it requires enforcement. It requires enforcement here. Now the grass that was planted here are all destroyed, and I don't think these trees will survive if this trend continues. So these new cities should begin to plan early enough to avoid the replication of what is happening in Kampala. As you can see, it is turned to a market and a boda stage. See the grass. See the motorists. Boda can knock you here. They can knock you, and the pedestrians are giving way for the boda, and yet this lane is supposed to be for the pedestrians, but the pedestrians are giving way for the boda. You see, this is not right. The flowers, the grass that was planted are being destroyed, and this is not right. I don't know what KCCA can do about this. As you can see, we are struggling for the lane with the boda. As you can observe, this is the whole taxi park Kampala. And people who visit Uganda, they imagine how these taxi drivers manage to maneuver through this compact ground. But it also shows how Ugandans are capable to devise a solution to a challenge which seems to be very hard to deal with. This is the compact old taxi park of Kampala. There are a number of stages here, and they know how to maneuver through very, very effectively. They know how to maneuver through very effectively. So actually the design of this road was designed in such a manner that the pedestrians could walk around this place so that they can easily access the shopping malls around here and access the taxis. A pathway in amidst the taxis where the taxis can manage to pass after loading the passengers. At the edge of the park, there are vendors also, shoes, bags, and the rest. So the expert was advising that these taxis could be converted to the buses. They could form circles and buy buses. They can group themselves and buy buses. And here, if they are to use buses, they will not be crowded like this, and that would reduce the number of vehicles on the road, thereby ensuring the safety on the road.
So this is the beauty, the guys.
Yeah, how the taxi drivers are managing to maneuver through this compact
You can't imagine someone coming there when it's parked.
It's serious. I think the garbage stage is around at the extreme hand there. So the manager, you can see how they are coming from that extreme hand. As the other guy was saying, that expert was saying, these taxis, they could form themselves into circles. Then they buy the buses instead of these taxis. And that is the only way these taxis can be phased out. Pushing them that will go away from the city center may not help. They need affirmative action, some deliberate strategy. This is how this walkway is supposed to be used. It's meant for the pedestrians, and you see, if it were left for the pedestrians only, people could walk freely like this without any disturbance. and thereby it will reduce the road crash. These are the passengers accessing the taxi park through the step. And now you can also imagine here the concern of the disabled persons. How can they access this taxi park? It's not disability friendly here from this side. It's not disability friendly, but you can really appreciate the fact that Ugandans are trying to be resilient, but we really need the policymakers to intervene. It is true that the policymakers are doing a lot, but they can actually do more. Here was designed that these small trucks could be allowed to access this place so that they can bring the goods for these shopping malls, but not other vehicles. They are meant to only come to offload the goods. Now the challenge comes. Now the motorists are stuck, and yet they are not supposed to use this lane.
I need you to go and get another wife or woman. Mukama yabazwe. Tetukwetagisa kwe kagenda kuneyo omulala musasuze kubanga yanvumye. Let me come back like let me sit on this one.
What is happening on the street? Preaching is also going on. Everything is happening on the same street. Now the taxis are stuck here because of the traffic jam. It is a Mapera House, a well-known destination, especially for people coming from the hub country.
Can I get a video? Let me get a video.
Huh?
What you going to do?
This is Wilson Road Police Post. Yeah, this is how the road is designed for the pedestrians. You can see how they're walking freely and safely. But as you can see, the motorcyclists, the bada have put their stages. But this is how the road is supposed to be used for the pedestrians to walk freely. The environment is nice. It's really good. Those were my colleagues.